Hi everyone, welcome back to Puppies for Profit. This is where I teach how to become a home-based dog breeder and make an income that will significantly improve your life, your family's lives, and the lives of puppies everywhere. Our goal is to eliminate puppy mills through education, proper breeding practices, and loving care. Hopefully you remember in our last video we interviewed Chad. Chad had an excellent story of how dogs were helping his family meet their goals and enjoy their life more fully. I hope you could feel how much Chad loved and cared for his dogs. One of the important things he mentioned is how when he started out, they had lost a few puppies during the birthing process. And if he had known then what he knows now, he would have been able to save those puppies. That is why our course is so important. We bring all that information and all of that experience into one place. You will know all the things that have taken dog breeders years to figure out. That's what makes the Puppies for Profit courses so valuable. Just like Chad, I struggled to learn at the beginning. Also, I had to search for information. That is the reason I created the Puppies for Profit courses, so that you could have one place to go to learn what Chad and I had to struggle through. I developed this as the course I wish I would have had when I started out. To have the best information in one place and a community of people who could help each other during every experiencing and during the learning process. In this video, we're going to interview Steve Bell. He is a professional dog breeder. He has been making great money selling puppies for 18 years. He's been doing it for a long time. When veterinarians have questions about dog breeding, this is the guy they go to. He breeds dogs as a hobby and makes good money doing it. When I say good money, he makes a full second income. I would say as much as he makes at his normal job. I hate to say numbers just because I'm not sure if he would approve of me saying exactly what he makes, so that's why we try to keep it at just that he's doing well. He is the most successful breeder that I have ever met. I want to jump right into this interview with Steve. He has an absolutely fantastic knowledge of breeding dogs and whelping puppies. So let's get right to it.
How's my hair look?
Oh, it's nice. I think it's nice
Okay,
on the sides.
good, good.
Okay. Okay, so I've got some questions for you. Mostly I just
Okay,
want to fill people's heads with information because you
okay.
are a professional breeder. I would say you know everything about it.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
Okay, so I'm Steve. I've been breeding for about 16 years.
Holy cow.
Um, Actually, probably more about 18 years.
Yeah.
Um, I decided to get in dog breeding because I like dogs and I liked having puppies around and wanted to share the fun of having puppies with other people. And then I found out I could make a little bit of money or a lot of money. So I did it that way because it's a great business. So I started doing it as started as a hobby and got to be a business pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
About there. So
And so
uh,
breeding really isn't your full-time job then. Is that
no,
right?
not a full-time job. It takes a lot of time, but it's just a hobby slash part-time
Yeah.
fun. Make some extra money.
Yes. Yep. Okay. What do you find to be the hardest about breeding?
I think the hardest thing are there's occasionally losses. Not everything's perfect.
Yeah.
You'll lose a puppy or you have a problem with the dog when she has her puppies. That's hard. There's nothing really too hard about it. I mean, that's part of livestock. You're going to lose some occasionally, but um, the hardest thing is just being patient when you go to sell them. You just can't expect them to sell overnight. It takes a day or two, and if you're patient, you'll get the money what they're worth. And so, just the patience to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So I was saying in the questions I put in there, well, there's a common myth that breeding is so expensive that it makes it kind of hard to make money because you got to give them shots, you got to take care of them, you got to, all the food expenses. And why, I mean, what do you see on that, and what's your thoughts behind that? Does it?
It's not that expensive. You got to learn to do a lot of the things yourself. I think you can save a lot of money by doing your own. You can order them online. Your videos talk about how to order shots, so you're not running to it just to get a shot. You can do your own dew claws, which is easy and simple. Yet it saves you $5, $6, $10 a puppy, depending on where you live.
Yeah.
Dog food. The more you spend, the less cleanup you have. Pay a little more for good dog food. It's going to pay for itself over time.
Yeah.
It's not too expensive to do the proper care because there's, if you have a litter and you have even a C-section litter and it's very expensive for a C-section, the puppy should cover that cost of that C-section. There's always, it's not always roses. It's not always perfect, but the costs aren't that big. There's just not that many big expenses. The biggest investment is getting your dog, but a lot of people, you pay that money anyway to have a pet. And when you got your family pet, you might as well get something out of it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So what we also talk about, I was mentioning to them in some of the courses, I said, well, is there actually a market, say in this economy, in this type of economy, do you think there's a market for new breeders to still be able to make money?
Yes, there's always a market for puppies. No, I don't care what kind of the economy is, whatever it is. People want a pet. They want a puppy, and they want it from someone that knows what they're doing. They don't want a backyard breeder per se. They want someone that'll take care of it, give it their shots, that it's been raised properly, socialized. People have money to spend on pets. You look every day, there's people bringing new puppies home. Puppies, everyone has one. Every house, every time someone gets married, guess what? They need a puppy to fill the household. There's not every house, but a good high percentage of people. You look at the money that people spend on their pets, it's outrageous. And therefore, a good puppy, puppies will always sell. Sometimes if the economy is really bad, I found they may sell for a little bit less, but they're still selling. But they'll sell for a good price. You just got to be patient and put them on there and do the things that you've taught them, and they're going to make money.
Yeah, that's what I found too. I think that's the benefit of this program, Puppies for Profit, the course, is that you actually get to learn, how to do your shots, how to do your, how to remove dew claws, how to save all that money and do all the things yourself like you're talking about, so that you can actually make a profit. So,
yeah,
and then
there's definitely a profit to be made.
Yeah, that's what I found too. Another question, what do you do with the extra money that you get from selling puppies? What are some of the things you use it for? And maybe give people ideas what they might use it for.
Things I like to do with the extra money, one is go buy another dog. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Or another animal if I need another animal. Other things we've used it for is buy a new couch. Excuse that dog.
That's okay. That's proof you got him there, huh?
Couch, buy a new fridge, go on vacation. A lot of things. A lot of times the money comes in handy for expenses you don't expect to come along, and all of a sudden you have a litter of puppies and it pays for those kind of things. Yeah. Kids going to school, kids things. A lot of money goes into savings for the kids for future saving plan for college, those kind of things for the kids. It's a great investment for them.
Yeah. I can hear dogs in the background. That's cool.
Yeah. I can go get them and let them in.
Yeah.
Let her inside.
Oh, okay. A busy breeder. All of his dogs are inside hanging out with the family.
Okay, we're back.
Okay. So, I guess really that's, I don't know if, what advice you might have for breeders, what advice you have that you'd like to give them, because, you come from a long line of experience and actually teaching breeders, I know that I wanted to ask you one thing is, I know that you have actually shipped dogs all over. What are some of the places you've actually shipped dogs to, when you send them by plane to someone who's...
Shipped them all over the U.S. I mean, about every state in the U.S. Alaska,
Oh,
shipped a lot
wow.
to Canada. Foreign-wise, we've shipped to Japan, several, many, many to Japan. They were
Oh,
a big
wow.
breeder back in the day. They were a big buyer, not only a breeder, but a buyer of very rare. They wanted something different that they didn't have over there. So they were buying a lot of different puppies over there.
Oh,
And then also I've sent some to Germany and I think one to England. One was over that way. But most of them have been stateside. But
oh, that's
Canada's
cool.
pretty easy to get into, and then Japan, and then a couple over to the other countries.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Shipping something not to be afraid of. There's a lot of people to ship. I was shocked the first time I went down to take a puppy to be shipped. I thought, I'd be the only one there. Phew, there was a dozen people in line shipping dogs, and every time I've gone, there's always been two or three or four other people shipping or
Oh, wow.
receiving puppies at the same time. It's a
Yeah.
common thing at the airport. Very
Oh,
cool.
that's cool. That kind of opens the market for a dog breeder to be able to...
You know what? Your bounds are
Yeah.
limitless.
Wow. That's cool. Well, I guess if you have anything else you want to tell breeders, that'd be...
The advice I'd give is pick a breed and specialize in it. Do something different. If
Yeah.
they have a Maltese with spots, then breed a Maltese with spots. If they have something different, not that everyone else has, try to get in and learn your breed. Know what your puppies are, know what they're worth, and sell them for that, and then know that they're worth it and stick out for the price. Don't settle for less.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well,
For profit, you'll be able to do it.
yeah. Yeah. I think people kind of mistake that you have to, that, there's I guess all the stories now in the news about, oh, there's, puppy mills and people who are, just locking them in cages and breeding them. I think that's the nice thing about the way that you breed and about the way that we're teaching people to breed is that, you can do it from home and there's a new consumer that's educated about that, who's looking for puppies from loving
Yes.
homes and, that are cared for and have, their things taken care of. So,
Yeah,
so
they much rather buy one that's a home environment than from the pet store or from, like you say, because of the news. And so it's a lot better if you raise them a good puppy and let them go from there. They're going to be a lot happier.
yeah, yeah. Cool. Thanks for your time. I
One
appreciate
of
it. I
the
know you're a
things, when
busy
someone's
guy.
paying that much for a puppy, the other thing is you worry about good homes. Well, when they're paying a good price for a puppy, they're going to be able to afford to take care of it and give it a good home.
Oh, yeah.
If selling on the streets for $100 or 200, well, that's the kind of home they're getting. But if you can,
Yeah.
you get a little bit more money out of them, you're almost guaranteed they're getting a little better home.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah.
advice.
That's
Go
good
puppies for
thought.
profit. Rock on.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for your time, and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon. Maybe we'll have some more information from you. It'd be good to keep in touch with you because you're so smart about the whole breeding thing.
On breeding puppies and have some more puppies for sale. So if these
Yeah.
out there need some puppies, bellsdoxies.com is the place to come and get you a puppy to start.
Yes.
Plug
Yeah.
on site there. There you go.
Oh yeah. Spread the word.
There,
Well, that's what we're all about.
that's right.
Loving, loving dogs. Cool.
Okay.
Thanks.
See ya.
We'll talk to you again soon.
Bye.
I want to take a minute and introduce you to the Puppies for Profit course. Puppies for Profit was built to answer the questions a new breeder might have when getting started. I built it, like I was saying before, as the program that I wish I would have had when I began. The coolest part of my program and the lessons I teach is that we show you step by step how to run a successful breeding business. I want you to be successful, and so if you choose to get started, I will help you every step of the way. You can call, you can email me anytime with your questions. You can start the class immediately after you sign up. You'll have immediate access to the membership site and all of the courses online. I will also help you build your website. Sometimes this is a scary part for people to do, and I would love to help in any way I can. And with the software that we use, I can help you really easily build your website. I will also help you set up your business. I realize that nobody in this industry does this, but I really do enjoy it. We send you the lessons and workbooks right to your home. You'll get them it's in really nice packaging. You'll really enjoy the lessons that we've put together. And the workbooks have spaces you can take notes in as you go along. Because I work with my students so closely, I can only take 100 students during the registration time. That is all I can manage. After those spots fill up, I close the registration. I only open registration twice a year. This allows me to help everyone in the Puppies for Profit program be successful. In the next video, it will show you what's included in each lesson. I'll show you pictures of the program, what it looks like, what you'll be getting. Also, this video shows you exactly how to register for the course. I'm excited to get you started and excited to help you. Watch for that final video so you can register for the classes. In the meantime, this is Bo and Gines reminding you once again that dogs really are a man's best friend.